Okay, sports fans, we are playing the House League Heroes. Young guys skate like the wind. Everybody skates hard. Everybody tries, right? They still, they still got love for life. They still got hope in their hearts, and they still got nice passes, right? This right off the bat, this kind of worried me because that's a nice play. Nice little dish off to the side. Good shot. The cock had to block that. Here, I fire it out to Garner. They still get a piece of it, but Dan is just, all over the place. Look at this. That's the first one. See that? Boing! Post number one. Keep track. All right, that's a nice little play. And this turns into a 3-on-2. And here, they're getting a lot of shots from here. This guy shoots. Now he's got to make a nice save off into the corner. Right, that's the chances that they're getting. It was sort of a run and gun game back and forth. But when we had it, that's a nice shot on net, right? Everything counts. Try it again. Here's Matty behind the net. Pass it back around to Eric. Eric tries to find Nyhoff in front. This guy gets in front, but Tremblay gets the back, fires it in. A couple little bounces. Ends up on Eric's stick. Eric gets another shot. See, like, we were running and gunning with them. They're coming in. He has a 2-on-2. That's got to make a nice save. It comes around. Nice little dish. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Eric gets in. Have a look at this one. Oh, a little dipsy, a little doodle. Right, little fakes backhand, goes back to the forehand. Boom, right in. It's the pants splitter. Gets the goalie. That's 1-0 for the good guys. Good guys dressed in black. And this isn't a goal, but look at this. I love this. Pass across. Pass one more. Fucking Matt Mendez with the midfield passes. Just beautiful. Back across. Gets a shot away. Goalie's got to make a big save. All kinds of good things happening there. Here's Chris. Fires it out. Little bounce. And here's another one. This just looks like a broken play. He's coming around outside. Nah. Comes across and oh, yikes. That's another glorious opportunity. Chris firing it up the boards. Garner has a look. Nice on the go and cross. Oh, look at that. Remember Dan, who used to play Midnight Shinny? Dan, for everybody that doesn't know, was absolute money hitting the post. Whenever we only had one goalie on one side, has to shoot the post, he would hit it like 90% of the time. Still hitting it 90% of the time. It's unfortunate. This is the kind of pressure that we're doing. Look, Eric loved that shot from there. Forces the goalie to make a good save. Chris comes across, gets a shot on net. It looks like it's coming out. No, Matt Mendez strips him of the puck, gets it down to Eric. And again, we got them in the spin cycle. We've been doing very, very well on puck possession, I have to say. Here they are a little bit later. They make a nice little play. And this is, I got to show it this. I should go D to D. I should listen to my own advice. Instead, I try to make a clever pass through the guy's feet. And the cock has to block. Has to pick me up. The rest of the game was a little bit better. Here's a run of things that were happening there. Coming across, this guy gets across. Again, I get bailed out, and I have to do a little shoving. My knee is hurting at this point. It's on fire. I didn't make it through the end of the game, but they had a lot of one-on-ones. This guy, yeah, see, that's my specialty. Just a tip. There you go, son. Yeah, I'll teach you how to play. And this, I tell him, I'm a Jedi. Look, because I know where the puck is going to be. Little tip. I think this guy had here's another one. Little tap of the stick. Yeah, take this puck off of there. I got that puck. Let me just get it out of there. There you go, son. Don't worry. You'll learn one day. Did a lot of that. I don't think that guy got a shot on net. Here's a pass up the boards. Nyhoff. Nyhoff makes a nice pass hard right onto Dan. And again, Dan barges in straight through. Up high. Goalie's got to make another big save. That's another good chance, right? Here's Matt Mendez chipping it up. Absolute beauty. And I know we said, hey, we gotta pass the puck more on 2-on-1s, but I love that shot. The exercise that I was suggesting before the game is against a really, really shitty team. And I thought these guys would be worse than they are. Because look at this. It's 2-0, best lead in hockey. Goal. And the lovely little pass back across, little tip. I am activated. I came back. Dan tried to pick me up. Didn't work out. And then, you know how much we love 2-0 leads in hockey, and kind of lose my assignment. And this guy gets it in front. Look at this shot. How does this go in? Looks like it goes right through your leg. Matty. Oh, that's just bad luck. Shots on net. I'm having highs and lows in this game. And we're just not. Here's a nice little play, pass across. Shot on net by Garner. Scores. Like, I mean, it's hard to tell at that angle. They're complaining about the going. It looked like it went through his legs. Near the end of the period is Chris. And then look, doing his best Kyle McCarr. Look at this. Dancing, dangling. And what do I say? What do I love? Blam! Heavy shot. Just get it into his head. You know, we're 3-2. We're 3-2. I think we should be a lot better than 3-2. And it, you know, comes into play. It becomes a problem. Here's a nice little play. Eric gets it across. Beauty feed right into the middle. Goalie makes an amazing save, right? Here, opens up a little bit of space right down the middle. Oh, great shot. Here's another one. Chris has got it. Pull it back out, right? Berto does what I didn't do. Amazing D-to-D pass. Again, there's a pass it across. Little tip up, and then Garner gets a chance. And look at this guy. Right? How many opportunities we have to pull away from this game? Look at this shot. Nice little save. You know. Hey, 3-1 goalie, if you clip that out, send it to your friends. And here's what, another breakaway. Right, Dan gets it, just off the post. Nyhoff gets it across. Matty just missed it. And here's our guy again, right? No, don't even get a shot on net. This guy skated by beside me. He's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm a Jedi. One day you'll learn too. Look at this. This is another post. See, Eric, he got right close, little too close. Off the crossbar and out. And this guy, this is nice little back pressure, right? And this guy's, you know, he's failed every single time though the puck bounces on him. That's okay. Strip it, I knock it back. Eric punches it up. Matt, little chip. Headman the puck. Now we got an abbreviated 2-on-1. Pass across, little spin around, and again, goalie's got to make a big stop. Like, look at this. Chris finds him. Spinorama. You know, bunch of ways that goes in. And look at this. There's another post. Look at this laser from Berto. Guy ducks out of the way off the crossbar and out. This is all opportunities. This is what, you know, it's a 1-goal game. Here we are controlling it, and Eric's got it in the corner, just looking around. Down low. I love this little bank pass, right? Gives me an opportunity to just float it in as we gets through. Little tip, little rebound. Here's one more. Dan will punch up. And another breakaway. Cuts across, doesn't quite. Now let's have a look at that one. Cuts across, up and over. Yeah. You know, not for lack of opportunities. And at the end, here's a pass up, a stupid bounce off the board. This guy comes in. We're all covering it. It's great. It's a 1-on-4. This guy sort of gets into the slot and rips it up. Goal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right? You know, the issue was that we didn't pull away. That we kept it close. We just, you know, there's nothing. Hockey gods don't give a shit. You know who gives a shit? Eric. Look at that. Fucking didn't skip arm day. It's across, and look at it. They were complaining about this. This is textbook. Like, both refs are pointing it. So yeah, everyone's like, yeah, it's a penalty shot. Because look, coming across, it's that second right there. 100%, it's a penalty shot. And Eric, you are taking the first shot from now on in any shootout that we get. Because holy moly, remember I was saying I went to the forehand last time? Well, yeah, and this time, went to the backhand. Very smart. I used to plan my shootout things before as well, when I actually did it. Look at that. And that also hit post and in. Don't break your stick. It's $400 stick, don't break it. Yeah, there he goes. He almost broke his stick. Oh, yeah, another win in the books. And me, look at this. I didn't finish the game. Blew out that knee. I couldn't walk the next 2 days. I'm gone for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. But you know what? I'm going to come and watch the game next week, and I'm going to eat $40 worth of chicken wings.
Oh, what are you going to do? He's using room, Daddy! Oh, look at that! Look at this, look at that!